So it's been a while since I made a proper video, I guess you could say that, although I'm rather active in my shorts right now, as in not my shorts like what I wear, I mean like the shorts, the YouTube shorts. Oh yeah, and I'm really sorry about the plain background and everything. I'm in the middle of an apartment move with my boyfriend. I literally don't have a tripod right now. My camera is sitting on top of boxes. I just wanted to do a really quick unboxing of Moo, a printing company. So basically, I went to this company to have some of my business cards and some of my A6 foil prints for the shop printed. Sorry for our fridge, that's what you're hearing right now if you can hear the background. A lot of reviews I hear from artists say that Moo has really great quality and is a bit more expensive than the usual printers like Vistaprint and everything, but the quality makes up for it. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I went out and got a few prints made. So yes, we're gonna review that now, and just, you know, for the record, this isn't sponsored, so I can say whatever I want. I have absolutely no way to do a top-down setup right now where I live, so we are doing this on the floor for one, and with a handheld camera. So sorry about the shakiness and everything. So this one arrived from the UK in this package, and as you can see, I already opened it because me and my boyfriend were kind of excited to see what was inside the package. So there it is. So it came here, and then so I think the packaging actually is really nice, really good, really fancy and all. And as you can see, it even has like a packaged by hand sticker, which is really cute. So I also opened this already because I wanted to see how my A4, no sorry, not A4, how my A6 prints were doing. These are all foil prints, by the way. So there you go. And so when you open it, or when I opened it, this one showed, which is really cute. They had this little postcard. And then when I opened it, I was a bit nervous at first because this is the first thing I saw there. And I don't know if you could tell, but it's got a really janky foil print. And then I realized that they just put everything along with their errors. So I was like, okay, these are actually what they look like, properly foil printed. This is the back. So with Moo, what I actually did here was that this is a set of 25 postcards. Ouch, my hand is getting... But with Moo, you can print a different pattern or like a different artwork on each of the backs of the postcard. So what I did was to actually treat this part as the front and this part as the back. So I didn't actually have... Hello, please focus. There you go. So I didn't actually have 25 different artworks to print. I had 5 though, so I split the 25 into 5 each. So this is my first artwork, which is inspired by Final Fantasy XIV. If you have played that MMORPG, critically acclaimed with free trial up to level 60, inspired by the Paladin level 90 skill, Blade of Valor. So there you go. And this is another one, and another one. And this one is inspired by Crescent City or specifically Book 1 of Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, which is A House of Earth and Blood. By the way, this is an officially licensed print. So yeah, I got in touch with Sarah J. Maas's team from Writer's House to get this officially licensed, and it turned out like really well, especially the moon, the crescent moon. I love it. This one is inspired by the Illuminae series. So specifically this quote is found in Book 1. And the Illuminae Files, if you haven't read it yet, is a young adult sci-fi series written by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. And I really enjoyed it. And then this one kind of looks the same as the Illuminae Files one because I used the same assets, but this one is inspired by another job in the Final Fantasy XIV MMORPG. This is inspired by Astrologian's level 90 skill in Endwalker, which is Macrocosmos. This is more like a really self-indulgent design because Astrologian is my favorite job in the series and I really enjoy playing it and everything. So obviously I had to make a foil print out of my favorite job in the series. This one is another foil print with a design that's actually also officially licensed by the Sarah J. Maas team. So this is Feyre from A Court of Thorns and Roses series, but this one specifically is inspired by A Court of Mist and Fury. First off, the paper. I'm not sure if you can tell, and I'm sure I can show it clearly in video, but the paper quality is quite thick. I'm pretty sure this is a 361 and that I didn't have a choice to change the paper weight. But it's really thick and it's really sturdy, really high quality, and the foiling itself is really good. And I was actually quite nervous to make these prints because a lot of them are quite detailed, like my Astrologian one, as you can see. And I was a bit worried that the foil printing wouldn't catch all the details, but it did. So that's really quite good. The biggest problem I had with this set, I didn't have a lot of problems, like for the record. I think it's like incredibly high quality and the printing is really good, not just the foil printing, but like the printing of the background layer. Like if you see here, it's really good in general, just like a really good print in general. And if I hold this up next to the file that I have in my MacBook, it actually matches the colors pretty well, so I'm really happy about that. And I actually had only 4 good prints of my Paladin one. The other 2 were really bad prints, and I can show it to you right now. This one and that one. So I had 2 I had 2 bad prints and 4 good prints. Now if it's just like 1 bad print, that's fine, because I mean I only ordered 5 total for the Paladin one anyway. But yeah, there's only 4. I do plan on reaching out to them about this print in particular. If I get a response, I'll probably post an update via the comment section or in the description. So yeah, just check it out just in case I posted an update there. We're gonna look at the business cards, and I actually didn't look at the business cards that well compared to my A6 prints. So this is gonna be exciting. It came in a really fancy box with a really fancy sticker that I'm trying to take out right now. There we go. And ta-da! Now these are my business cards, all foiled also. And what's really cool is that aside from the really cool packaging, they also gave me this for free. The card holder with like these little tabs. And it also contains some of the business cards that I ordered a total of 200 business cards, and you know the funny thing is, what the funny thing is about these business cards, I forgot to put my website on it. Amazing. But these business cards are really good also. Like, I really like their foil printing. Oh, also I forgot to show this, but when you open the box, it also has this little thing that says, "My goodness, you're gorgeous. We're talking about your cards, but you're fine, but you are too." One thing I noticed, and I'm not sure if it's like an error on my part, because like what I said, my artworks were a bit detailed, but as if you can see here, this little circle, it's a bit messy. Like the foiling is a bit messy. Though I'm not sure if it's my error, although if you compare it to my art print, which has the same element, it's a lot cleaner. You could still see a little bit of like wonkiness here and there, but it does look a lot cleaner than this one. So I don't know what happened about that. You can print up to 200 different designs at the back, but I didn't really print 200 different designs. But as you can see, I did make 2 different designs. The other one's based on my Astrologian design, and the other one is based on my Feyre design. And yeah, they both turned out pretty good. I should also mention the time it took to have all of these printed. So I put in my order on the 16th of February, and it came on the 28th of February, and they originally estimated the date to be, the date that arrived to me to be March 3, so they were actually quite early. I was expecting the printing time to take a little longer than, like, you know, if you just like printed out a regular business card or a regular print without any foil printing, because the foil printing does add to the time that they need to print your orders. So yeah, overall, in terms of like the delivery time, I'm really satisfied with that. I will mention that it is quite expensive compared to other printers. You know, if you have like more budget to get some really high quality business cards or postcards, then yeah, it is pretty good. I hope that really quick review of Moo was helpful, and if you have any questions about Moo, you can comment down below. And if you want to try out Moo for yourself, they actually do send out a sample kit. I know a lot of printers also send out a sample kit, so one of my advices is, if you're not sure of which printer to use, to order a sample kit online in their store. Moo's sample kit is free, including shipping, so I didn't actually have to pay anything for their sample. If you check out my shorts here on YouTube, you can see that I did one short about the Moo sample pack. So if you're curious about how it looks like, then you can go there. They have 2 sample packs also. I got the generic one, or like the general one, and there's a business card specific sample pack also, so you could try that one. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention that if you want these prints, they are available for sale on my Etsy. They're up for pre-orders right now, but if you're watching this after pre-orders, and they're still available, hopefully. So yeah, just check out the link in my description. And again, these 2, Bryce and Feyre, are officially licensed merchandise. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, you know, the usual: subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and all that stuff. I don't know, I don't care. Just take care. And I'll see you hopefully next video. Bye bye!